So today I'm going to be making roasted chickpea veggie bowl. So the roasted veggies and chickpeas are going to be over brown rice, and it calls for instant brown rice, but I am doing regular brown rice, and I already have that cooking in the instant pot. And I'm going to be making this and then dehydrating this for my backpack trip starting in April. So I've got the brown rice cooking, and now I'm going to be throwing a bunch of the chickpeas and the veggies in the bowl here, prepping those and then putting them in the bowl and tossing them. It says to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but I won't be doing that because olive oil will go rancid if you dehydrate it and it sits for a while. So I don't want that to happen, but I will bring olive oil with me. So when I am eating on the trail, I will add olive oil to that. So let's get started. So we've got the brown rice going, and I have my veggies and chickpeas over here. I love the looks of colorful, bright, beautiful veggies. There's broccoli. I'm actually doing a double batch. I'll do one batch and then I'll do a second batch. But there's all my yummy looking veggies, nice fresh, and then mushrooms and onions and seasoning. Right, so we have the 1 cup of chickpeas, and those are all ready measured out. And then we have broccoli. So we'll get the broccoli all prepped. I might use the whole thing with the stalks, just cut off, trim up everything and use the whole stalk and everything. I don't mind doing that. So I'm getting excited for my Pacific Crest Trail backpack trip. I have less than 3 months before I start. So I'm not nervous or scared. I mean, there are things that I'm not thrilled about. I'm not going to be thrilled about seeing rattlesnakes in the desert. I know it's going to be rainy and windy and sunny and hot, and so I'm mentally trying to prep myself for everything because I don't want anything taking me off the trail. So I'm reading a book. It's called Pacific Crest Trials. I've heard people recommend this book, so you not only the physical prep, but you need to do the emotional, mental prep as well. I don't want anything getting me off the trail. So, and then I'm going to do all my food prep pretty much and have my husband do all my resupplies for me, so he'll get to know the postmaster quite well in our little town. So I'm a vegetarian, so I love good, fresh, quality food. And I know I'll do a little bit of resupply, probably snacks and things, but I will have a lot of snacks already to go in my resupply boxes. So I won't have to spend a whole lot of time worrying about resupply and what to get in town. I'll just be able to go in, get my box, and eat town food. I can't wait to eat the town food. I'm excited about that. There's certain towns that I'm really looking forward to going to. Julian is one. I guess it's called Mom's. I can't remember the exact name of the restaurant, but they give you free pie if you're a Pacific Crest Trail hiker. And then Idlewild, the mayor of Idlewild is a golden retriever. So we know I love my golden retrievers, and I'm excited to meet the mayor of Idlewild. And Trout Lake, which is in Washington, is another, what I've heard is a great trail town. So I'm excited about that. And that'll be close to home too. So that'll be neat. But yeah, there's, in Bend, Oregon. I want to check that out. And Ashland, Oregon. So there'll be some fun places that I want to go to along the trail. Okay, so bell pepper. Oh, look at the back of my shirt. I got this in Yellowstone. I love this shirt. It's so me. It's a little big. It's a men's, I believe, but as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. I love this shirt. I'm glad I kept my food dehydrator. I've had it for many, many years, and I'm just so happy. My oldest daughter has a freeze dryer, which is pretty awesome, and my one of my other daughters has access to a freeze dryer as well. So my oldest daughter got 46 packages of oatmeal. I think it's brown sugar oatmeal for me. 46 freeze dried packages of oatmeal for my hike. And then on all the packages, every single one, they put an inspirational saying or um, just something funny that'll make me laugh, make me cry. So as soon as she gave it to me, I was kind of expecting it at Christmas. I kind of figured she was doing freeze dried stuff, but I wasn't expecting the inspirational notes on the packaging. So actually, that made me tear up when she gave it to me. So that was very special. I'm sure I'll be shedding lots of tears on the trail as I'm reading them while I'm prepping them for breakfast. What my plan is while I'm on trail, I'm very slow. So what I'm thinking, rather than making breakfast in the morning, I will probably just have a bar and protein shake either as I'm getting ready or right after I've packed up and got on the trail so that I can get moving every day. Otherwise, it'll take me 2 hours to get out of camp, and I don't want that to happen. I need to get on the trail and get moving. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, just having something quick and easy, and I can have that while I'm actually walking. So that's good. All right, so that's the bell pepper. And now a package of, it's Baby Bella mushrooms. And I have a partial package that I had already bought, but I used some of it. So I'm gonna kind of divvy up in here, kind of make them a little smaller. Some of them. Oops, a little bit more bigger ones. Let's break those up. I made this a few weeks ago, this recipe, and it was so good. So good. So I'm super excited to be able to make it and have it for my PCT hike and have it dehydrated. I'm excited. They say that a lot of people who do resupplies, they get bored of their food and it's kind of annoying to them. However, I've got a ton of recipes. So I'm going to do a huge variety of food. So I'm hoping that I won't get bored. And of course, then I'll be able to have town food, town snacks. So I'm hoping that'll help out on the boredom aspect of it. All right, so half a red onion. Always love cutting onions. Probably should have used a bigger knife. Actually, last time I just had a regular sweet onion, so I didn't have a red onion. So this time I will have a red onion for this recipe. I don't know about you, but during the day I have to have music on. I love music, so it's my way to get things done is by music, having music on. Back when my kids were little, I used to play Nora Jones when I baked. It was such a nice thing to bake to. Yep, there's the rice. Okay, so that one's a little small, so I'm gonna probably take a little more off of this one since I'm doing 2 batches. Yeah, a little too big. There we go. Love love kitchen gadgets. Make cooking so much easier. All right, onion, and then now the grape tomatoes. Okay, so we'll get that all stirred up and then we'll throw the seasoning on there. Oven at 425, which I probably should have already done. So for seasoning, we have smoked paprika, ground cumin, garlic powder, red pepper, which is ground cayenne, and salt. And then after this roast, then I will be putting soy sauce on it along with the, mixed in with the brown rice. All right, so it says olive oil, but I'm not going to do that because of I don't want it to go rancid. So I'm just going to sprinkle the seasoning on here. Do a little bit and then mix it, and then do the rest. Oh, it's so pretty and colorful. I love fresh raw veggies. They're so colorful. And I'm so excited to be able to have home cooked food while on the trail. I'll know exactly what's in my food and it'll be so yummy. And when you buy the dehydrated or the freeze-dried meals, they can be anywhere from $10 to $15 for a package. That is super expensive. So, and who knows what else is in those meals. This way I know everything in my meal. Alrighty. Okay, I'll put that on the pan. Unfortunately, I didn't get the oven started, so I have to wait for the oven to heat up. Then I can throw this in the oven. Oh, this recipe was so yummy when I tried it a few weeks ago. So I'm very excited about this. All right, here it is. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, beautiful. Look at all those beautiful colors. So good. All right, oven is ready to go. Get these veggies in the oven and get them roasted for 25 minutes in the oven. Hey Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes. And I need to stir once halfway through, and then they'll be done. The rice is all done, so I will divvy that up in half because I did do this in a double batch. The veggies I didn't, only because I was using the one pan. And so I'll get this divvied up in the bowl, and then once the veggies come out, I will mix everything up in the bowl and let it cool off, and then I'll get it in the dehydrator. I just got everything all stirred up, and I'll put it back in the oven for another 13 or so minutes, and got the brown rice is all done. All right, the taste test. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I'm actually putting garlic, minced garlic in the next batch. This asks for garlic powder, but I'm also going to do minced garlic as well. So it looks good, good, good. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, I cannot wait. And here is the finished product. Yay, I'll get that all ready for the dehydrator. I got it all divvied up and ready to go on the dehydrator. I have 4 trays, exactly 10 point something ounce, 10.2 ounces or so each on each tray. All ready to go. 135 degrees for 8 to 12 or more hours. Sometimes I have to do it longer, like sometimes up to 24 hours, only because my dehydrator is very old, so it does take quite a long time. All right, now I'll see if it's all dried and ready to be packaged in the container. Oh yes, all nice and dried. All right, I have another container. I already did the first batch and kind of broke it up and put it in here to store until I'm ready to package it up. And it was, I think it was 10.5 ounces before I dehydrated it per serving. Now it is 2.6 ounces per serving. So dehydrating takes out all the moisture, or pretty much all the moisture, and makes it so much lighter, which is awesome. So I basically just put it in a bowl and then kind of crunch it up a little bit before I put it in the container. I love these homemade meals. I haven't had a packaged dehydrated meal in years, but since I am a vegetarian, it is nice that I get to do my own, and I know exactly what's in it, and I know beforehand that it tastes really good. So I love doing my own. I just need to do a lot more. Spend a lot more time on getting my food prepped and packaged and dehydrated. Not in that order. So I kind of just mash it down to make smaller pieces. Sometimes the sharper pieces will break through the bag, the Ziploc bag, so I don't want that to happen, but there's no guarantees. So now it's a little bit smaller, so then I'll just stick it in here, and I'll do that with the rest of them. All right, so there I have it. I have 8 servings of roasted veggie chickpeas over brown rice. So that is 8 servings. What you have to do is kind of shake it up a few times a day. So, you know, nothing's sticking, which means it's nice and dry. And then eventually I'll combine the two. I'll put everything all in one. But I just want to have enough room for them to be able to move around when I shake them. So that's it. I can't wait to try this on trail.